All right, for today's review, we're going to be checking out this CarPlay screen we were sent. And if I can get the glare to not be too crazy, I'll show you there. So it is a 9-inch screen, I do believe. Yeah, we're going to go with 9-inch screen. That sounds right. That feels right, you know. So we're just going to dig right into this. So it's a Bluetooth. It's also, I believe, wireable. Comes with a front-facing camera. So yeah, it's just a 9-inch screen. So pretty good size screen. Not too shabby. It definitely smells like it's fresh out of the box. And you got your dash cam on the front, so you connect this. So if I'm in the driver's seat, this would be facing towards the road, so that it's recording. So that's helpful. Then you got your screen here. Once we get it all set up, we'll show you. Just want to show you what's in all this stuff first. Then in here we have the sticker, the sticky arm stand. Comes with a couple different options depending on how you want to mount it. So there's this, as you can see here. Then it comes with the sticky pads. You put this on here, and that goes on your dash, and then this connects to the screen. So there's that. I'm not sure how we're gonna mount this, but a couple different options. As you can see here, there's the windshield sticky suction cup thing, so you can put that on there and the screen will mount on there. So if you don't want sticky stuff on your dash, then you can put this on your windshield. So there's that option. And moving right along, here's the aux cord. So you can plug the aux into the your aux from your vehicle, and then plug the other end into the screen, so your audio goes through your car. And then here's your power port, so the power is going to be through your cigarette lighter, and then the other end just goes into your screen. And then we got the instructions, and then it actually also comes with a 64GB memory card, so it records your dash cam footage and it just loops through. And so it comes with this so that you can actually record that footage. And last but not least, we have the rear camera as well. So that's really cool. It has a little rear camera and it has a little mounting plate. And then there's some little screws and a little sticky thing in there to put on the back, kind of by your license plate, so that you can record behind you as well. So, oh, and then here's the extension cord that goes from the camera. So from this little guy, that connects there. So this is going to mount underneath your license plate, and I'll show you later. This goes up through kind of like where the wires are behind your back license plate, and this connects, and then you run this all the way up through the car, and then it connects to the front, so it's all powered by the same thing. So yeah, that's all the stuff in here. We're going to get it set up, show you a little bit of the demo, how to set it up, and then the final product, and we'll go from there. All right, so when you're connecting this, you're going to want to remember this camera facing out. You're going to want to make sure you put this arm on there the right way so that it attaches right. So there's the adhesive side on here, so we're not going to take that off just yet. And then there's this adjustable arm, so you get the right angle for the kind of windshield you have in your car. And then this is the lock that like suctions this down. Oh shoot. So keep that in mind, and then this keeps that piece on there nice and tight. So you have this right here, so I'll show you. So you're gonna want to take this, it goes in that groove, and then it slides over, and it'll lock in. You'll kind of feel it go across the little bumps, and then you'll just tighten that down so that that ball joint in there just stays nice and tight. And then you're gonna adjust this accordingly to where, obviously, if it's like that, it won't work quite right. So you're gonna want to flip that arm over the other way and adjust that guy right there. Oops, I did it the other way. So you're gonna want to flip that, rotate that so that goes against that, and that'll give you a pretty good idea of where you're gonna need it to be. You're gonna want to kind of size that out before you take the adhesive off of there to know where you're at. So there's that part right there. So just make sure you got these arms in place before you take that adhesive off. Just a heads up. All right, if you're doing the standing mount, you just put the grooves in there the same. Make sure you loosen this up first and pull this down so that this piece isn't hitting the camera, because that'll stop you from getting it in the groove the right place. So then you pull this to where this is as high up on this piece as you can, and then you cinch this down, and then if I can do this one-handed, hopefully, boom, you hear it click into place, and then you find out where you want it. So you just want it right there. You just kind of map out where you want it, and then you grab your adhesive piece that I showed you earlier. You grab your adhesive piece that has the two sides, and you figure out where you want that. If that looks right, looking good, boom, you find out where you want it, take the adhesive off, boom, you got your screen right there. So that's the other way to do that. All right, and then something else to keep in mind here. So on this one side here, this is just where the SD card and all that stuff go in for your AV, your aux cord, all that stuff. So this is going to be the one side. So it'll be on this side. If the camera's facing that way, it'll be on the left side. So that's just something else to keep in mind. And now we're going to plug in the power so you can see what the screen actually looks like when it turns on. So we'll go from there. All right, so now we got our power in here, as you can see. And then we got, the other cool thing about that is it actually comes with a USB thing, so you can plug something else in as well, so it can split the power. That's really helpful. We got your aux cord in there, plugs in here, and then you can see my reflection. That's one thing you can see. You can see the CarPlay here. So you got your music, you got your all that good stuff, and if you just set up CarPlay on your phone, which you should already have set up if you're getting one of these, then you can see, and that's a pretty darn big screen, as you can tell. So pretty dang cool. Yeah, then you just get it all set up from there, and then you go through all the different options. We don't need to go through all that, but I just wanted to show you kind of the different setup things on there. That's pretty much it. And then you can just obviously, there's this little peel thing. You can peel that protector screen off there so it looks a little more clear. But that's the CarPlay that I have here. So pretty cool. And obviously I have it Bluetooth connected so it knows what time it is, and the date and everything like that. So pretty sweet setup. Gotta give it a thumbs up for sure. Go ahead and check it out if you're looking for a new CarPlay.